6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Desperados sideline, and their head coach. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Big slant taken in by Pittman. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Colts, first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Cooper to Gene with the stop. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One kick.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives him a first down.
That's good for a Mexico City first down.
They'll work against the blitz. It's a screen play to Jeanty. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll throw it. Looking slant route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To Alex Pierce. 1 yard gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
19 Tigers.
Throw here on first. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
He's going to throw this one. Going with a screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jack Fox on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. This is Jeanty on second. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Ready, go! Two-yard gain on the play.
Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
15 yards. And the Mexico City first down.
Giving this to Jeanty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And it's Justin Wally getting there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
52 boom. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. On the right side, caught by Wilson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Okay, ready?
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now, 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cut.
Here's the throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 14.
Back to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Colts ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Gets up and over a man. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This offense getting all set for this series. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here.
Ready?
Back to the air following that pick 6. The catch is made near the edge. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 35 on the pickup. And that means first down. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Red, yellow, red, hut.
Second down pass play coming. Wilson on the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Mexico City, first down.
Ready?
On first down, Genty. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Ready, set.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This is a 35-yard look for the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts ready to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
That's him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All set now. First and 10.
First down.
Looking in the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second.
18 Cardinal.
Pierce motioning right. He's going to throw it. Taken in by Pierce. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Shotgun now on third down. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The defense takes its third and final timeout. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Looking to throw here. Getting out to his left. And this is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. Within 24 yards on that one. And And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. 2nd down now. They need 7. He's going to throw it again. Escapes out to the left. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. To the line and sent. Here we go, 1st down. Sticking to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So just a 1-point game. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Fox now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the 2nd half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Mexico City, 1st down. A gain of 14.
Genty from the gun.
Mexico City, 1st down.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up 1st down. So fresh set of down. Now from the 39.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Desperado.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a screen to the running back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
These really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them the lead.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
He's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor, blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
For a Colts first down.
He'll call his own number. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Colts first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Colts jump in front now by 5.
14. Desperados 9.
Fox now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. This gets forward to around the 29. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And off to Genty. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Back to throw now. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Straight ahead with Genty. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Mexico City.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently. It's gone well for him today.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Quick slant to Samuel. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they have a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games.
The Colts get to him. Down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
A loss of 7 yards.
To the air on third and long. He's got it at the 5. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Mexico City first down.
Here's Genty. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's their ball to begin the fourth, and though they trail, this game's still within reach. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Here we go. Ball red.
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Red, yellow, 10 black, ready.
Pass play now. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
Down. 52 blue. Smash, red, set.
Desperation time here. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Set, ready. Black ultra, blue, 32.
Conversion.
Steel, black.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
Desperados 17.
Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up the third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The offense getting set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Set, go.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now it's Jeanty. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers, just the element they needed.
Oh, he lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. Take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Outruns their offense to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Give him 24 on that play. And that gives him the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Go play action on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is Kupp, left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a first down. This is Jeanty. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long. This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. And the kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Looking to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now lead by 10. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Colts 28. Desperados 17.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Here comes their offense out again. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. At throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunky yards and a first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Desperados trailing by 11. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. Throwing now. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Rangers, go.
They are throwing it again. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. When you reach the status that he has around the league, bro, well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling
Those
on the
points
field
safe
stands.
on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
1st and 10 now from the 46. We're going to pass it here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And it is a 1st down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Line up the design keeper. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt it every
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. find out. Trying to find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in. I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medal.